Hello everyone, welcome to Zenith Quest. Today we are going to learn Python with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT will be our tutor. Okay, ChatGPT will be our guide. As you all aware, this ChatGPT is a AI tool and it is now revolutionizing the whole world. Okay, everyone are talking about ChatGPT. So definitely ChatGPT and other AI tools, it's helping everyone's life, especially for developer also. It helps to give the description, it helps to give code, it helps to analyze the code, and every activities a developer perform, it's helping. Okay, so today we are going to learn the Python data types with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT is our mentor. Okay, so let's go into deep dive. Okay, and I will be using Python and I will be using Google Colab. As I said in my earlier session, Google Colab is also one of the best tool in terms of memory, in terms of CPU utilization, in terms of speed. So it has its own advantage. Okay, so most of our activities will be doing with Google Colab. Okay, so now let's enter into the data types. Okay, so as you all aware, there are various data types in Python. Okay, it all depends upon the projects and it all depends upon the what type of domain you are into, right? If you are looking to data analytics field, like there will be strings, numbers, list, tuples, dictionary, sets, boolean. And if you are going into R&D type of activities, the data types will be divided further. Okay, so now for our point of view for this session, we are going to see the data types, only two data types. Okay, the data types will be mainly integer and float. Okay, and in the coming days we will be seeing other data types. Okay, let's go step by step. And as I said earlier, I am going to use ChatGPT or any other AI tools. Like I may use GitHub Copilot, I may use debugcode.ai. So for today's session, I'll be using ChatGPT because it's user friendly and it can act like a mentor. Okay, so let's uh, go to our ChatGPT. Okay, so this is my Google Colab drive. And okay, so this will be the ChatGPT screen. And here you can see what are the features is available. Okay, since it's for data analytic purpose, it's chosen data analytics, or it's up to you. Okay, which one you need. Okay, but since this is our basic Python data type, we need not to explore too much of it because it's going to give the basic information. Okay, okay, so I am asking what are the data types in Python. Okay, so let's see. Python has several built-in data types. Okay, so they can be broadly categorized as numeric. Okay, so sequence types and text type, mapping type, set types, Boolean types, binary types. Okay, so none. So you can see. Okay, so in addition to this built-in data types, Python also allows user to define their own custom data types using classes. Okay, so we will all work into these things. Okay, we will all look into it. We'll go step by step. So now, as it has given numeric data types, right? So let's deep dive into numeric type. Okay, so as it has already said, integer and float. Okay, so I want to know what is integer. Okay, and I want to ask ChatGPT, give me a sample uh, integer Python program. Okay, basic to perform some operation. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. So let's see how ChatGPT is giving us the answer, and based on that answer, let's prompt further. Okay, so that's thing, prompt engineering is essential. Okay, so let me ask. Okay, uh, what is integer in Python? Can you give me a basic Python code for integer? Okay, So I'm asking what is integer. Okay, I know what is integer, but I am making the help of ChatGPT. Okay, so let's see what is integer in Python. Can you give me a basic Python code for integer? That's the thing I'm asking. Okay, so certainly in Python, a integer is a whole number, a positive or negative without decimals of unfilled unlimited length. It is one of the basic types in Python and is represented as int class. Okay, so here are the basic operations you can perform with the integers in Python. Okay, so already it has given the code. Okay, so we need to just copy the code. Okay, and so defining integers. Okay, it has given the instructions also, like as you all aware, this means it is like a comment. Okay, it will not accept the code, means it, if I am not giving, it will give error. Okay, so we will learn step by step. Okay, so what are the operations it can perform with integers, like they are performing with the integers an addition, and they are performing a subtraction, they are performing a multiplication, and then they are performing a division. Okay, so they are also giving say, since this will give a float result. Okay, because for example, if I'm giving the quotient 7, okay, and it divided by 2, so definitely it will be 3.5, right? So that's the information it is giving, quotient and integer division. So this gives only the integer part of the division, and a remainder. Okay, as you all know, this is the modulus operand, we will give the remainder part, and it is giving the operations of how what is print, and we will look into it deep. Okay, now for time being, we should know what is integer and how it is printing. Okay, we will deep dive later. Okay, so this is the sum result. Okay, that means the addition result will be present over here, and the difference that will be present over here, product will be present over here, quotient, integer division. Okay, guys, so when you run the above code, it will perform the arithmetic operation on the integers a and b, and then print the result. Okay, so I am just, you can copy the code, means like you can highlight it and you can right click and you can copy, or for a safer side, you can copy this also. Okay, I have copied this code. Now I'm going to this Google Colab. Okay, so this is my drive. Okay, so I have already created a folder Python. Okay, I'm going over here. So if you are new to it, I have already conducted a session as how what is Google Colab and how to run a Python program in a Google Colab file. I have already explained it. You can walk into it. You can look over it. So again, for the benefit of everyone, once again, I am uh, coding a new program. Okay, so right click over here, and then you will see, if you go over the more, you can see the Google Colab. Okay, this is Google Colab code. I am using it. Okay, so the new Google Colab has come. Okay, it is buffering. I have made the background as black color because I love like the work to be done in the black environment. If you want, you can modify it. Okay, go to the tools and you can do the settings. You can modify it. So our basic Google Colab is available here. Okay, so this is, here we will be coding, and this is the part where we need to execute. Okay, so I am adding more cells. Okay, so now, okay, this is the, since I need to map, right, where the this, okay, this code, this file, and whatever I'm going to enter should be on the same path. So for a safer side, I will set the directory over here. Okay, so if you press this folder over here, it will open a new thing. This is for a fresh button. You can, since you want to bring the, okay, the drive over here, you click it over here. Okay, so you can see that mounting Google Drive. I'm giving the connect to Google Drive. Okay, otherwise it will execute. When you are looking into it, there may be chances it may not save in the desired location. In order to save it in the desired location, I am making these arrangements. Okay, so now my drive has come. Okay, this Google Drive and this are same. If you want to go over here, this will be a Google Drive. Okay, so this is the Google Drive here. Okay, that part is here. Okay, and so I am going to this Google Drive. I need to map. Okay, because I have made such that this is present over here in my drive in Python. I'm having one unlimited. I will change the name. Okay, now. Okay, so this part. So in my drive in Python, okay, there are two files. This is the unlimited 0.ipynby. That file is this one. Okay, I'll change it. Okay, so I need to copy the path. So what I should do? Go to this Python part because this is my directory. I have created it. Okay, so don't think is it a system defined? No, I have created. If you want, you can rename it. You can keep whichever directory you want, and I am copy the path. Okay, this is the copy. You can rename. You can new file if you want to add. You can do all these activities. Okay, so I'm copying the path. Since I need to set the path into this uh, folder, okay, so that my file should be present in the same location, so that cd, okay, change directory, and I will give this path, okay, whatever I have given. This is the C colon content drive. Okay, this drive is this drive, and this my drive is my drive, and this Python is the folder I have created. Okay, it is user defined. You can create whichever name you want. Okay, since we are going to see the series of Python programs, I have created it. So I'm executing. Yeah. Okay, so that means it's fine. Okay. Now I'll be changing this name as I can put Python int and float, because we will be seeing this both the things. It will be saved as IPYNB. Okay, this is the format for the Python. Okay, so now I am saved actually. Now again, what I'll do, I'll go over here. I'm copying it because I think so it might not be erased maybe. Okay, so this is the part defining the integers. Okay, and it is asking the sum result a plus b arithmetic operations it is performing, because this is the way we can learn the integer, as it already said right over here. It is a, in Python, integer is a whole number, yeah, positive or negative without decimals. Okay, that is the main crux of in the integer number. If there is decimal, it is float. Okay, so now we'll see okay how it is. So sum result is equal to a plus b, and the difference all it has given, guys. Okay, I too don't want to take more time. Now I'm executing. Okay, so here, as I said, 5 of minus 3. Okay, it is 2. Sum result. Okay, the clue is here. You see it is minus 3. So minus into minus plus, that's what it is giving 2. Okay, 5 minus 3, it should be plus, right? If you would have given plus 3, you can get the 8, but in difference it has come as 8. Okay, in order to avoid confusion, I am keeping now itself, because since it is ChatGPT generated Python code, it's like that. Now the difference will be different. Okay, so now the sum will be, it's 8, and the difference will be 2. Product is 15. Quotient, this will give the float result, as I said. Yeah, that's what. Okay, and so the integer division, this will give only the integer part. That means the top means the first one. If we divide anything, that part will be the integer part of the division, and the remainder will be a percentage b, means it will give the remainder. Okay, guys. So that is, so now see, it has given this ChatGPT has given a and b value by its own. Okay. Now let's ask ChatGPT that it should ask from the user. Okay, such that I should give my own desired number, such that it should ask the input from the user. Okay, let make ChatGPT to interact. Okay, modify the code. Code to accept input from the user. Okay, let's see. That is the advantage of ChatGPT, guys. If you give a command, it is going to give you the code. Imagine if you want to do without ChatGPT, it would have consumed your time, right? You need to think, okay, the input should be over here, or whether should I give over here, or whether should I give this int in front of it. All these things will be there. Okay, so now it made, the ChatGPT has made such that it's asking question from our end. Okay, so that I can give the values. Okay, I'm copying the code. Again, I'm going here. Okay, so I'm pressing here. Same thing. Okay. Now it will ask the details. Okay. Now I'm giving, enter the first integer. I'm giving 10. Enter the second integer. I'm giving 20. Let's see. See the beauty, guys. Sum is equal to 30. Difference is equal to minus 10 because the second integer I have given 20. Okay. So that's the thing. Okay. So difference is minus 10. Product is 200. Quotient is 0.5. Integer division is 0. Yeah, because the remainder is 10. Okay. So now you have seen now, guys, how it is given. And now we will make such that the quotient should be, we'll make modify the code such that the quotient should accept only the integer. Okay. We will make modify the code so that the quotient must be displayed must be displayed only as integer. Okay, let's see how it is doing. So it is giving the suggestion to display the quotient only as integer. You can, let's see, you can use integer division. Here is the modified. Okay, so see, guys, how it is giving the input. We will see, okay, what is integer division. We will see what is like non-integer division. We will see it step by step. Okay, it is taking time. Let's see. It is taking because, okay, so most of the operations will be going to do with ChatGPT. Okay, and it can save our time. Okay, because in case, for example, you may have some other queries which I missed to express. Okay, you can use this ChatGPT and you can work it on it so that it can give the decide things. Okay, so you will see it's taking little time. Let's see. If you want to stop, you can use the stop generating. Okay, so you can use that way. I'll be using ChatGPT 4. Okay, that's the thing. Taking a little time maybe because this 3 dots are running means it is working on it. Just hold on, guys. So our code is ready here as usual. What it is telling, instead of that quotient, it is telling to put the double dash so that the quotient will become over here. This is the integer division. Okay, this is the part. Reminder. I think we can use, we know what is that, right? It is waiting. Okay, it is maybe it is buffering. That's the thing, because it is searching in everything. There could be problem with the bandwidth also. Okay, so I'm just copying this because I know what will be the next part. Okay, so here is the reminder, right? I'll take this reminder and let's add it. Let's not wait until when it will complete. That should be careful. Okay, yeah, now let's execute. I'm giving now that number as 10. Let's make easy way. Okay, 2, so that the thing should come. Yeah, product integer. So the quotient it has given us. So earlier the quotient, okay, quotient was there. and the integer division was there. But this time, since I asked, okay, the quotient should be as an integer. See, as an integer, since I asked, it made, okay, it prompted the code such that only the integer part should be displayed. Okay, so and so remainder is 0 as usual. Okay, so that is the beauty of it. Okay, now I think that, okay, now let's make it stop generation. Okay, now let's ask what is float. What is the float data type in Python? Give me a sample Python code with float examples. See, it is given the float data type represents real numbers and is used to store floating point numbers. The numbers that have a decimal point. Okay, so understand, guys, whenever there is a decimal point, that is the float. Floating numbers can be positive or negative and can have fractional. Okay, that's what it is telling. It can be. Here's a simple Python code, the same. Okay, so what they're doing means they have given the A is equal to 5.5, B is equal to 3.2. It has given from its own, and the arithmetic operation it has given, okay, with floats, how it should be, and like print is equal to result, difference, product, quotient, okay, and other float operations, okay, round of A, okay, so A, if we give 5.5, okay, if a round means it round to the nearest integer, okay, so that is one of the good thing that the ChatGPT is giving us. And floor value, this truncates the decimal part. Okay, this truncates the decimal part. There is some problem with the thing. And so rounded value of A, and this is the floor value, similar to a floor value. This truncates the decimal part, similar to the floor function for positive numbers. Okay, we will see how it is with the example. And the scientific notation, C is equal to, okay, it is given different. Okay, this is also a different way. What is scientific notation? 2.5 E3. This is equivalent to 2.5 into exponential. We have here now, guys, in the calculator, if you are using the scientific calculator, there will be exponential. Okay, this is equivalent to 2.5 into 10 power 3, that is 2500.0. Okay, let's use it. Okay, I'm copying it again. I'm going to the same Google Colab. Okay, this is, I will put the heading like not command. This is the text. Okay, example for float numbers. Okay, so it will be like a banner. Okay, so it won't consider like a accepting code. All our coding is to be done over here. Okay, so here is the defining floats. We will step by step see. Okay, so we came to know through the ChatGPT that these are the other operations. Okay, so if you want, if you have a requirement that it has to be rounded, means you can use rounded is equal to, you can take any other variable over here. Okay, that is not the, this is variable. Okay, we can store it in any name, but this is keyword, you should be careful. Okay, so if you keep it here also, it can give the information. See? Round. Okay, so that is the beauty of this Google Colab. So round, the syntax is given, right? Round, open parenthesis, number, comma, n digits is equal to none. So the explanation is round a number to a given precision in decimal digits. The return value is an integer if n digit is omitted or none. Otherwise, the return value has the same type as the number. Okay, and the n digits may be negative. So similarly, floor. Okay, that is integer. Okay, and so it is giving the same. Convert a number or a string to an integer. Okay, so we'll look into it. What is the value of the rounded? And this is like scientific notation. Okay, like exponential form. The 2.5. It has given the different example. Okay. Now let's execute. So the sum is 5.5 plus 3.2 is equal to 8.7. That is correct. Okay, you can check with the calculator if you have the calculator. And similarly, 5.5 minus 3.2 is 2.3. The product is 17.6. Okay, here also it is given the quotient as 1.71875. Okay, for the quotient. Okay, the rounded value. So here only it's come. The rounded value of 5.5 is equal to 6. Okay, because the A is equal to, we have given us A is 5.5. Okay, so the rounded value is 5.5 is 5. That means only it can take as 5. Okay, let's give 5.9. Okay, what it is taking. Okay, let's give 5.9 is also, it is taking as 5. Okay, the floor value. Okay, the rounded part, right? Floor value, or like it's rounded. See, here it is given there are the 5.9 is 6. It is taking the 6. Okay, the rounded value of A. That means if it is crossing, I think 5.5 means it is taking the 6. Let's give 5. We'll give 5.4. Let's see how it is taking. So for the rounded value of 5.4, it is given us, it is taking it as 5. Okay. Earlier we gave 5.9, right? It has taken us 6. Okay. That is the advantage of it. Okay. So now let's keep 5.7. Okay. The rounded value of 5.7 is 6. The floor value of 5.7 is 5. Okay. So let's keep 5.6. How it is coming? Just for understanding purpose, guys. Okay. Yeah. So above 5.5, it is taking it as 6. Okay. Now let's keep 5.5. Again 6. Let's keep 5.4. Yeah. Now it is taking it as 5.4 as 5. Okay. So if it is above 5.5 and above, okay, it is taking it as the greater one. Okay. So if it is 5.5 lesser than that, it is, we all aware, but I want to check how the means our Google Colab is doing or how the Python is calculated. Okay. This will be the floor value. Okay. So, and the scientific notation of 2.5 E3, it has given us thing. Okay. And if you want to know what is scientific, what we will ask, okay, what is this scientific notation? Okay. And what is scientific notation? Question in float. Scientific notation. And what is the fixed floor? Okay. Let's see what it is giving. Is a way of expressing numbers that are too large or too small to be conveniently written in a standard decimal form. Okay, so now you know how depth the ChatGPT is answering you guys. See, is a way of expressing numbers that are too large or too small to be conveniently written in a standard decimal form. It represents numbers using a base raised to an exponent. In this notation, numbers are written as a product of two parts. Okay, so a coefficient that is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 1, a power of 10. Okay, so this is the example it has given, the formula they have given. In Python, scientific notation is represented using the format E or E to indicate the power of 10. Okay, so that's what it is given. So E to 3 means it is like 10 to the power 3. E to the power minus 4 means it is 10 to the power of minus 4. That's the thing they have given. So since it has given the example, we have got this 2500. Okay, guys. So now I hope you enjoyed this session. the data types. Now you have seen about numbers. About the numbers, I meant integer and float. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this session, guys, and thanks for watching. So subscribe it, click the bell icon, and like this video, share it to your friends, and follow us. Also, if you have any queries, you can share it in the comment so that I can check it, and in the next video, it will help me to provide the whatever queries you have actually. So we will keep looking with Python, with the various AI tools. Okay, it's not only with ChatGPT. There are various AI tools, because as I said, the person who learns a tool, he may replace your job. So we should be aware about all the AI tools, and whichever is convenient and whichever is user friendly, we must be in a position to execute. But don't miss the basics of Python. Okay, guys. So see you again. Take care. Bye bye.